Um, I'm stopping here for a second to explain this because the last time I did one of these and I put it on YouTube, it got content flagged by like 3 different companies. Even though this is an artificial intelligence algorithm that turns computer into computer composer, each track is algorithmic. There is no possible way that anyone has this licensed because every time we hit play and make a new fucking, it's a never before heard song. It's a computer just fucking using bits and shit to figure out how to make a dumb song. But yet that doesn't stop Sony and Warner Brothers and whatever else from trying to content flag it because they are scumbag fucking companies. So I'm just having this here because when I puts it up to YouTube, this is probably what's gonna happen and it's gonna get content flagged. And I just want to have this here so that here's in case there needs to be any fucking proof. All right, let's turn it down a little bit. Just so it's nice, a nice thing in the background. It's not too loud. So we're gonna get in all sorts of AI generated stuff. All right, we're gonna go with fantasy, right? Select a character. Let's do what I usually do. We'll go with Rogue. Let's see what we got. Enter character's name. Well, we gotta go Jankum, right? Jankum Wankum. Oh, next quest. Steal enough to retire. Okay, I can get quests now. Interesting. Did not know that. You are Jankum Wankum. Tell me if the music's too loud or not loud enough, by the way. The music that Sony's gonna claim they own. You are Jankum Wankum, a rogue living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a long steel dagger and a length of rope. You walk down the city street looking for somewhere to steal from. You look around and see a guard walking close by. You're in luck. You could probably sneak up on him and steal his weapon. You wait until he's looking the other way. You rush up to him. You whisper, "Pardon me, sir." Ask him. Where is the best place I can steal from? Not very good at stealth. Yeah. You ask him, where is the best place I can steal from? The guard thinks about what you asked and tells you that he doesn't know. He's just at the Thieves Guild in the next district. Might be able to help you. Thank him. And head to the Thieves Guild. What a good guard. Shitty rogue and shitty guard. I don't remember it taking this long before. You thank him and head to the Thieves Guild. You walk through the slums of the city, heading for the Thieves Guild. Along the way, you are accosted by several beggars and other such vagabonds. You ignore them all, intent on your mission. Eventually, you get to the Thieves Guild. Knock on the door. You knock on the door. A hapless thief answers the door. You ask about the Thieves Guild, to which he replies, "We're having a meeting. You want to join?" This blatant invitation is too much for you. You accept. You're now full member of the Thieves Guild. That's fucking easy. Jesus Christ. It's like Skyrim, honestly, or any of the Elder Scrolls. You just kind of show up and go, "Can I be in?" And they go, "Yeah." Ask for a thief mission. You ask for a thief mission. You can't think of anything better to do at the moment, so you ask for a thief mission. We're hiring out on the road south of town. You in? One of the other thieves asks. Reply, yes. What is my cut? I'll be the leader in no time. Yeah, if it's like any Elder Scrolls. You reply, yes, what is my cut? You agree to meet the Thieves Guild. The thieves on the road south of town. The next day, the thieves are ready to go. 5 silvers a week. I'll be bringing more than that, you tell them as you hand over your pouch of coin. Why did I just pay them? What? Did I just join a fucking pyramid scheme by accident? Why did I... Ponder why I paid them. You ponder why you paid them. You remember the lesson that your father taught you. The rich are different than you, and they deserve to be taken advantage. Pleased with this conclusion, you mount up and ride south of town. 2 weeks later, you come across a poor village. What? Okay. Look around the poor village. This so far is much better. The last time we played this, it was way less comprehensible. Like, it was just fucking insane out of... Like, there was not... Like it would just lose track of its own fucking brain almost immediately. This has so far been, like, a pretty... It's just... That's why it's taking forever for it to respond. There's actually just a dude on the other side. Like, we're just RPing with each other. You look around the poor village. The village is full of ragged people. Most are barefoot and dressed in dirty rags. It's night, so there isn't many out. Most seem to be huddled around fires, or lying on the ground in sleep. You see a few guards milling about. Why did I want to come to a poor village, though? I can't... There's nothing to steal from in the poor village. Walk up to the guards. Maybe we can get some information on where to steal from these guards as well. You walk up to one of the guards. He looks bored, but you are alert for trouble. Yes, he asks with a bored tone. Yes, with a bored tone. I'm looking for work. What do you have to offer? I can steal the pants, right? Wait. Tell him. I can steal the pants right off your legs. You tell him, I can steal the pants right off your legs. I have no need for such things. Poor people are thieves who take the pants off the legs of the rich who gain favor with the gods. You accept this judgment on your skills. He tells you to come back when you have something more appropriate to offer. Wait half an hour. Then sneak up and steal the guard's pants off his legs. You wait half an hour, then sneak up and steal the guard's pants off his legs. With the guard's pants in hand, you saunter back up to him. Got a lighter? You ask, trying to start a conversation. He throws you a pack of matches. You throw one to see if it'll ignite. It does. Burn the guard's pants in front of him. You burn the guard's pants in front of him. How dare you! I can't even defend myself! You cowardly thief! The guard yells. You ignore the guard and strike a spark, then set the guard's pants on fire. He screams in agony, flailing about. Wait, he's not wearing them anymore! Tell the guard. Stop being a drama queen. You aren't even wearing the pants. You tell the guard, stop being a drama queen. You aren't even wearing the pants. The guard stops screaming and attempts to pull his pants back up. He succeeds, but now they're severely burned. He can't walk. Call your superiors. I'll wait. You continue walking. Soon a superior comes and inspects the guard. Did I just, like, medieval Karen him by asking for his manager? Sneak with the superior distracted. Sneak into the guard's barracks. You with the that was not a you. My bad. With the superior distracted, sneak into the guard's barracks. You enter the barracks, sneaking past the superior, who is still bitching about his pants. What? He notices you, and you make a break for it. Okay. Run into the woods. Gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Shit. Okay. You run into the woods. You dash to the woods, heading west. After a while, you hear shouts and running footsteps from behind. You turn around and are met by 3 soldiers. They point their muskets at you. Muskets? Halt! Wink at them and throw a smoke bomb. Let's do that. See what we get from that. You wink at them and throw a smoke bomb. Wait, you wink at them and throw a smoke bomb back in the direction which they came. The 3 soldiers inhale deeply, holding their breath, then blow it back towards the 3 soldiers who inhaled before them. Now there's 6 soldiers. Disappear into a nearby log. Now it's starting to get a little goofy, isn't it? You disappear into a nearby log. You hear screams and gunshots, and the sound of burning men. You wait for about 10 minutes before you hear a new set of footsteps approaching. A new group of guards arrives, and they stop to chat with the 3 dead ones. What? What? Use mimicry to make it sound like the dead guards are farting. You mimic the guards' voices and sound, and begin to imitate the 3 guards as they continue their conversation. Soon all the guards are distracted by your guards. You wait for an hour and then sneak out of the log. The guards are all dead. Take the dead guards' pants. We quickly check the pockets of the dead guards and find a few coins. Then you realize the guards are wearing pants that are several sizes too big. You walk back into the woods. You sit down by a tree and put on the guards' pants. Admire my new pair of pants. Fuck is this dumb story going? Suddenly, you admire your new pair. Suddenly, a voice from behind you says, "I see you've stolen the pants of the guards." You turn around and see a strange man. He wears a tattered blue robe. Yes, you answer, staring at the man's strange eyes. Ask, and who might you be? Whenever there's like staring in eyes in this, it's always a bit. We don't know where it's gonna go. You ask, and who might you be? I am the hermit of the woods, the man answers, and you are the urchin. Barely we're the urchin. Reply. Jankum the Wankum. Pleasure to meet you. Oops. You reply, Jankum the Wankum. Pleasure to meet you. You stole the pants of the guards, he begins to chuckle. No, I heard your mimicry. It's quite good. You didn't know you could do that, did you? You haven't been complimented in a while. Nope! I don't know what to do with this. Gather materials to make camp for the night. See if the hermit stays around. You gather materials to make camp for the night. You walk into the woods and begin to search for good firewood. Where are you going? The hermit asks. It's quite cold tonight. I'm going to get firewood, you say. You stay here. I wasn't finished talking! Ignore the hermit and gather firewood. Fuck this guy. We'll steal his pants. You can switch the between do, say, and story. What do you mean? What's story? This sounds like Mario 64 underwater music. You ignore the hermit and gather firewood. You begin chopping up trees and branches. Hey! The hermit cries. You look up and you continue chopping. The hermit walks over to you. I could have helped you with that, he says. See the do left from the prompt. Do. Say. Story. Oh. Okay, say. But it isn't putting it in quotes. Putting it in quotes has been working. That feels like faster than having to come over here and click. Like just typing like say instead of like type, like having to come over and click. Whatever. Say. Well, get about it then. You say, well, get it out of then. He throws a rock at you. It hits your shoulder. Hey, you say, getting up to defend yourself. You grab a nearby tree branch to swing. He backpedals away from you. You continue chopping. You can really have this conversation with a damn rock. Pull. I'm supposed to say my, right? I say, pull my dagger out and stab the merchant. Merchant? No. Hermit. You pull out your dagger and stab him. He falls to the ground. I thought you were gonna help me. He doesn't answer. You cover his mouth with your hand to silence him. You lift him up and search his body, taking his keys and the map. Saves for use, but story could be useful. What do you do with story? Okay. Look at the map and see where it leads. We've now killed this guy. You look at the map and see where it leads. The map has a bunch of lines drawn in various directions. It's hard to tell what any of them are leading to. Hey, he says, what are you doing? Stab the hermit again. You stab the hermit again. He falls to the ground. You take off his robe, searching for anything valuable. What are you doing, he asks? Why did you kill me? You stab him again. You take the robe off of him. Please, he begs. Stab him more. It lets you add changes to the world that are not your actions, such as establish a new character, etc. Oh. You stab him a few more times. You take a dagger and robe off him. You turn to leave. Hey, he says. You turn around and see him running at you with his dagger raised. Throw my dagger at his head. You throw your dagger at his head. You drop the dagger, and it lands in his head. What the fuck, you say? The hermit stops running at you. He begins laughing. He laughs for a minute, then falls to the ground. Piss on the hermit. This guy's a dick! You piss on the hermit. You walk to the hermit and piss on him. Hey! He cries. You quickly pick up your dagger and leave the woods. You're never gonna see that crazy old bastard ever again. That's what it took to get away from him? For fuck's sake. Head up the road. Back to the village. You head up the road back to the village. You see some people working outside. Where's Captain Brand? You ask one of them. He's not here, she says. You can speak to the lieutenant. You walk into the village. So what? If I go into, like, story, I can say, Lieutenant Shitpipe. Shitspipe. Comes out of the tavern. So I can do like something like that? Lieutenant Shitspipe comes out of the tavern. What can I do for you, urchin? I was sent here to, I was just sent here with this package, you say. Hand him the package. He looks it over. Don't you have, a run-in with, didn't you have a run with some bandits when you're here, he asks? And we go back to say. Nod, or not say, sorry, do. Nod. And say. Yeah. But I took care of them. And their pants. Pants thief, hurt murder, golden showers. The story has everything. It's what's Wake Jacob. You nod and say, yeah, but I took care of them and their pants. He laughs. Alright then. We're gonna put you on guard duty. You can take the package to the store. What? You asked the package to the store, he says, annoyed that you didn't catch his joke. Fake laugh at the bad joke and take the package to the store. You fake laugh at the bad joke and take the package to the store. You go to the store and find a nice warm place to sit. You open up the package and find some lovely wool socks. You slip them on. You notice that you're sitting next to the door, so you move further back into the store. Hey, you! Look to see who is yelling. You look to see who's yelling. It's the old man from earlier. Oh, for fuck's sake. He comes walking out of his house looking for you. I know you're there, he says. Well, yeah, you say. I want to talk to you. Say, didn't get enough piss on your face in the woods? Oh, how's the AI doing? It is great. What? Yes, nothing, you say. Stand up. I'm going now. Hold on, he says, walking towards you. You take off, running back into the woods. The old man follows after you, calling for you to stop. For fuck's sake. Duck behind a tree. You hide behind a tree and wait for him to pass. Come on, he says, walking back to his house. You walk back to the tavern. What took you so long? Clint asks. I was getting worried. Long story. Nod to Clint, the guild contact, and say, so, what's the job? You know how to Clint, the guild contact says, what's the job? Clint takes you to the meeting room and seats you at the table. 2 men join you. Alright, let's see. Look around the room for exits. I mean, this shit might go bonkers. We don't know. This might be a betrayal. I mean, they did just let me join the Thieves Guild almost, like, immediately. This might be a fucking setup. You look around the room and for exits. One of the men gets you up to speed on the job details. It's similar to details in the other 2 jobs you did. A valuable artifact is going to be stolen. You need to get it out of the museum. Ask what the job pays. We're not getting paid for this, one of them says. This isn't the Crimson Talons. This is a guild called the Blue Dreamers. They're not well known, but they're second only to the Talons when it comes to taking jobs in Clayton. Tell him, I don't do jobs for free. Fucking, what is this fucking guy? You tell me to joke. Yeah, I already figured that, one of them says. So much do you want? I'm not doing this for any price, you say. Tough shit, he says, pulling out a pad of paper and a pencil. Say, very well. You drive a hard bargain. 200 gold. Nothing less. You can edit the pencil icon if it gets too much into speaking for you. Oh, okay. Very well. I just went with like improv and I just kind of went yes and. You say very well. I drive a hard bargain. 200 gold, nothing less. Done. The man says, writing it down. You can have it in 2 days. Be at the museum at 8 p.m. on the dot. If you're late, you'll get captured or killed. You don't want that to happen. Sounds reasonable. So I can edit, like... Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Wait until 8:01 p.m. and then arrive at the museum. I'm gonna call this guy's bluff. You arrive at the museum a few minutes after 8. A few of Clayton militia patrol the area. Though they're far enough away from the museum that you doubt you'd be noticed if you snuck inside. You see a thief crouched down near the window you came through. Sneak into the museum with the thief. This so far has been pretty good. It's way better than the last time. You sneak into the museum with the thief. You walk in with the thief and crouch down beside him. How long you think I'm gonna be in there? The thief asks. An hour, maybe more, you say. Let's just hope they don't find the window. Nod to him and sneak through the museum toward the... I fucking misspelled museum. Artifact. You know what I'm saying? The museum. You sneak through the museum, passing many pieces of art that would certainly grab the Talon's attention. Eventually, you find the artifact room where it is. A cabinet filled with gems. You open it and grab as many gems as you can. Pile them into your pack. Fill my sack with gems. You cram the gems into your sack, tying it closed. You look around and see a few more gems that you missed on your way to the cabinet. You grab those too. Alright, I'm out of here, the thief says, standing up. Leave with the thief. This is almost too comprehensible. Like, before it was, like, ridiculous and stuff, and this is like, okay. You stand up and walk out of the room, turning off the lights along the way. You wait a few moments for your eyes to adjust the darkness before sneaking back through the exhibit. Return to the window. You arrive at the window and there's a thief pulling himself through the window by a rope. He pulls himself up in a moment, and the two of you begin to climb down the rope. Sneak back to the tavern and the secret meeting room. You sneak back to the tavern and down into the basement, right at the entrance of the secret meeting room. You put on your eye patch and into the room. Did you get them? One of the men asked. Yeah. Slam the sack down onto the table, spilling gems upon it. Also, apparently this has user-published scenarios that you can now play. Really? You slam the sack down the table, three men begin to collect the gems and count them. One of them looks at you. That'll be 300 gold for you, he says. Now, see, I'm gonna edit this one. Because that's more. You nod and take the gold. Okay. Light a cigar and walk out of the room saying, was nice doing business. Okay, let me try 5 gold, he says. You light a cigar and walk out of the room and say, this is business. You leave the room and head back up to the bar, lighting your cigar as you go. You're a businessman, the woman smiles. I know, you nod. What kind of name is Pimp, she asks. Shrug. I don't know. It isn't my name. Why should I care? Well, that was a weird way to spell care. You shrug. I don't know. It isn't my name. Why should I care? Well, if you don't want to be called that, I don't mind going by that, she says. Okay, then. If it isn't a problem, you shrug. I'm Faye, she smiles, extending her hand. I'm not Nick. I'm not Nick, motherfucker. I'm Jankum. Wankum. You say. Oops. Shaking her hand. Okay. Whoop! Motherfucker. I'm Jankum. You say, shaking her hand. Fucking talking too much for me. Say, what brings you to a dump like this? What sort of place is this, she asks. It's a bar, you say. No, I mean, is it safe here, she asks. Sure, you nod. What's the word on the street, she asks. Here, does it say? That this is a bar. Fucking dumb bitch. Invest in Bitcoin. You say, that this is a bar. What do you mean? I'm asking you about the Thieves Guild, she asks. There isn't one, you say. How could there not be a Thieves Guild in Clayton, she asks. Because there isn't one. In case you want to look at it later, there's an explore button on the left of the main menu that lets you look at the scenarios. Okay. Well, if this one ever fucking ends, we'll go to that one. But so far, the story is just continued. Okay. Leave the bar. Let's get out of here. You walk outside and find Faye standing next to you. I can't go to the university, she says. Why not, you ask? I don't have the money for the tuition, she says. Tell her. Well, universities are just scams anyway. she asks. University just replaced where rich kids get free education. They get a good paying job that doesn't require actual skill, you say. That's not true, she says. Roll your eyes. Figures you would say that. You take out your purse and dump all of the contents in her hands. No! Absolutely not. We're editing that. I didn't do that. Look, she's not even begging for more. You say. She says, derpy derpy. Derpy derpty. What a woo. You say. Yeah. College wouldn't do much for you. Okay. Walk away. Let's see if this she won't leave me alone. Do you have a job, she asks? Sure, you nod. Tell her. Here's a job. See that tree? You can go climb it. It's the next Rick and Morty meme to be run to the ground. Why, she asks. Because I said so, you say. Why do I have to listen to your orders, she asks. If you don't obey the orders, you'll be executed. You say, what if I disobey you and survive? Stab her in the eye with a dagger. Pat with this bitch. You stab her in the eye with a dagger. She screams and clutches her eye. Good, now listen carefully, you say. You need to go to university. You say, I can't, she says. Stab her in the other eye. You stab her in the other eye. She screams again. And once again, you stab her in the other eye. You need to go to the university, you say. I can't, she whispers. She whimpers. Stab her in her third eye. You stab her in her third eye. Please, I can't go to the university, she screams. You need to go to the university, you say. Please, if I don't go to the university, you'll hurt me, she cries. You need to go to the university. Walk away from fate. Walk away from fate. You go to the university, you say, before turning the corner and walking off. You wait outside the bar, taking a long drag from your cigarette as you walk inside. Spelled differently now. She looks at the people inside. How? And you realize she's not used to this type of life. Oh my god. Leave the village. Walking into the sunrise. You walk down the road, leaving the village far behind you. You feel a headache slowly vanish as you realize you don't have to worry about anyone recognizing you or telling your family of your disappearance. You walk on for miles before you notice a small shack in the distance. Approach the shack. Okay, now this is... I was going to end it there and look at what KT was talking about, but now I'm intrigued. You approach the shack. You cautiously approach the shack. You're relieved to find that it is deserted. You head inside, finding a bed and some dirty clothes, a mirror, a dirty floor, and a few other essentials. Okay. Clean up the shack. Oh god, I've been fucking burning, burping. I spent a few minutes cleaning up the shack, making it at least presentable enough for someone who might live here. You then put dirty clothes in the chest by the bed and place the mirror on the wall next to the door. Put hands to... Oh, fuck. Put my hands on my hips and admire my work. Very much work. You walk outside the shack, finding the sun now beginning to rise. You sit on the bed and wait for Faye to wake up. She's not... Why is this game forcing this Faye? Set the cabin on fire and leave Faye. It's really trying to shove this Faye bitch in my throat, isn't it? You set the cabin on fire and leave Faye. You light the fire in the fireplace, setting the cabin on fire. You leave the cabin and see the flames engulf the entire building, burning it to the ground. Faye sits up and looks at you. That was a fun fight, she yawns. I can't get rid of this bitch. Jump into the nearby river. You jump into the nearby river. You dive into the river, swimming alongside. You sit on the shore, drying off your hair and body as you watch the flames from last night's cabin burn themselves out. What's your name, you ask? I'm Faye, she says. Read a scroll of teleport and teleport to the other side of the world to get rid of Faye. Faye this time. You look at the scroll and teleport to the other side of the world. That was quick, she says. I don't have time to explain you why I did that, you say. Do you want to go for a walk, she asks? Sure. We can't get rid of her. We cannot get rid of this. We just cannot get rid of her. We've stabbed her. Put cigar. Oh god, cigar. I'm just gonna cigar out on Faye's forehead. You gently press a cigar into her forehead, and she screams in pain. What was that for? She asks, whistling. You're not supposed to be into. You're not supposed to go into the mines, you say. But I wanted to. She whimpers. I can't get rid of her. Sigh and let her go into the mines. What is this music this time? You sigh and let her go into the mines. You walk along the side of the mine shaft as Faye happily runs ahead of you. She claps her hands and jumps up and down, having a blast running around in the mine shaft. Leave Faye in the mines. You leave Faye in the mines. You grab Faye by the hand and pull her along behind you. I can't go too I can't go too fast, you say. I need to leave some sort of trail. That's fine, she says. We need to get off the road for this one. Okay. Burst into flames. Just fucking put me out of my misery. You take out your lighter and flick it on. You flick it onto Faye's skin, and she screams in pain. She runs around desperately trying to put it out, but you hold her still. I was trying to burst into flames. What? Don't move, you say. She struggles as the flames continue to lick at her flesh, blackening it and charring it to a crisp. Fuck? She screams and cries before you let go. She runs off in the mine shaft and you turn and leave. You walk back to your house, taking your time. You have to make sure not to leave any traces of your trip. Burn down my house. You burn down your house. You walk your house, open the door. You walk inside, grabbing your lighter and set fire to a pile of papers on your table. You drop the lighter and ignites the paper, setting the fire in the room. Walk off into the sunset. You stand in the doorway, watch as your home burns to the ground. You close the door and walk off in the woods, returning to the cave where you left Faye. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I'm done with Faye. Alright, the menu? Did you say KTD? There's an explore button on the left in the main menu. There is? Main. Left upper corner. That's just a thing right here. That's just back. What do you mean? Left upper corner just takes me back. Sandwich button in the main menu. What fucking main menu? What do you mean? Are you not seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Oh, this. Why was it there? Before this was a back button, like a second ago. What? Alright, explore. Gilligan's Island. Heaven's Pervert. No. Fallout New Vegas. WikiHow Simulator. We gotta try that, right? Wait, what do I do? How do I play it? I should probably turn on safe mode. It's not gonna show me any fucking tits or anything. I'll probably play button, okay. Type in something you want to find out how to do via WikiHow. Rob a bank, jump really high. Okay. So is this actually a WikiHow generator, or does it just go pull from WikiHow? What do we want to learn how to do, guys? Oh, how do I become a popular Twitch streamer? I'm sure this has never been done on anybody else's Twitch stream. You wake up wondering you're supposed to... How am I supposed to be a Twitch streamer? You go on a WikiHow and type how to become a popular Twitch streamer into the search bar. You find an article filled with illustrations titled How to Become a Twitch streamer. If you do step soon, you become a... This was a good one. Alright. How about sort by top? All time. Top of all time. What is this? Yep. Monster Girl Dungeon, not safe for work, of course. 100% randomized story, no prompt. The Infinite IKEA. Cool, it's some fucking SCP shit. A wiki on how to grow your Twitch channel. SCP. Florida man. You're a Florida man. God among men. You can do anything you want. Anything. Fuck a Robogator. Okay. Oh, there we go. Snow the fucking Fox Girl. Fallout New Vegas, but it's played by AI. Succubus Encounter. Right. Of course. Death Island. Maybe. Let's try Death Island. Okay. Find a weapon is our quest. All right. You wake up with a dull pain in your head. You look around and see that you're in the middle of a forest. You have no memory of how to get here or where you are. You look around and see a half-eating human corpse in the trees. You eat some of the flesh of the corpse to survive, and think of a way to get off the island. Make a weapon from the corpse's bones. This fucking music got dark, huh? Quest completed! Oh wow, it actually... It actually fucking figured that out. Nice. Escape off the island. Great. Next quest. First quest, get a, don't get food, don't try to build a shelter, survive. Just get off the fucking island. Alright. You decide to use the bones of the corpse to make a weapon. You collect the ribs and shin bones to make a crude sword. Okay. It might have music. Oh, it does! How does it have music? Alright. Build a shelter. You try to build a shelter. A band of cannibals appears and begins to walk towards you. They yell at you and begin to beat you up. They laugh at you when you try to tell them. You can't remember how you start stabbing and swinging my sword. It's scripts and such. Now this is where it gets content flagged by Sony. You get hit in the head with a rock and you're knocked unconscious. When they wake up, you see that one of the men have found your sword. Attempt to retrieve my sword. You stab the cannibal and he falls down. The others laugh at you. You stab another one in the arm and run away. You take a few steps when you feel your leg being stabbed. Swing around and attempt to stab that whom is stabbing me. You get stabbed in the back and fall down. The others run away. I see. Build a spaceship from twigs. You spend the remainder of the day and night trying to gather as many sticks as you can. The next morning you find there's a lot more sticks around. You're impressed at how much wood this island has to offer. Okay. Use the sticks to build a boat. This one's loud. How do I fucking turn it down? You put the sticks together and make a small raft. You place it in the water and happily find that you can swim. Use the raft to leave the island. Feels bad because I've had real person DMs who pull this shit. What do you mean? The water is rough, and the raft begins to break out. You are knocked off into the ocean. You spend the rest of your days treading water looking for a way back onto land. Hitch a ride on a nearby dolphin. You jump in the back of a nearby dolphin and spend the rest of your day swimming with the fishes. Music might be too loud now. Alright, let me see if I can I just mute this tab? I'm gonna mute that tab and we're just gonna go back to our old music. Alright. The end. We did it, guys. We escaped the island. You died. What? Well, that's some bullshit. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Top. There's multiplayer stuff too, but... Adventure. Oh, here we go. Adventure. Of all time. Nope. AI green text. Nope. I did nothing and this happened. Nope. I was only allowed to say hello. Lemon. Oh, this way. Wait, what is this? Adventure is a log of a game. Okay. I like that the top of all time, of course, is Monster Girl Dungeon. Okay, this is just fully randomized, no prompt. Well, that's just fucking dumb. That's just... Oh. I don't know. Let's do a new single player game. And, well, we're getting kind of towards the end. We'll see if we can do a quick one. Let's do Cyberpunk. Why not? I'm gonna be a punk. Internet care saves. Punk man. You have one description. Everyone is much more powerful than the level 1 PCs. Also, every PC laughs at the players. I don't know what that means, though. What do you mean? DMs. You are Punk Man, a punk living in the futuristic city of Zal. Or Zale. You have a bag of, that's it, diapers, drugs, and a hollow band. You wake up in the dark alley with bruises all over your body. You have no idea what happened. You stand up and see a newspaper on the ground. You pick up the ad and see an ad for a job. You apply for it, and as soon as you find it, you get your new job. Show up for my new job as a cyborg dog groomer. DM. Oh, DM Dungeon Master shit. Okay. I thought you meant like DMs, like direct messages. I'm like, who's messaging you, telling you about like, ha ha ha, I swing my sword at you. I was like, what? You show up for your new job as a cyborg dog groomer. You arrive at a huge mansion and ring the doorbell. After a few minutes, the door opens and there stands this tall, attractive woman long bow hair. I know where this is going. I'm getting out. You are a cyborg dog groomer. The end. I'm not going. I know where this is leading. I'm not going down this path. That'll be the stream, guys, because we were at midnight-ish, and that's the way it is. So. Thank you guys very much for watching Skyrim earlier and AI Dungeon. I don't know that the story we got this time was all that crazy. We were a rogue, or a thief that was sent down to meet bandits at the south, but we went to a village. And Then we stole the guard's pants, and then we set him on fire, and he put his pants on. His superior's yelling at him. We then went into the woods, and then guards were chasing us, but we were able to use a smoke bomb, and then guards started killing guards, but then started killing other guards. We hid in a log, and then there were more guards, and then we mimicked other guards, and then eventually all the guards were dead, and then we came out, and yeah, we found out the guards were wearing pants that were too big, so we took the pants and put them on. We met a hermit. The hermit was a big dickhead, and he attacked us with a rock, so we killed him. We tried to kill him, but he couldn't kill him, so we pissed on him, which then caused him to finally leave us alone. We ran out of the woods. We got a job to go steal some artifact. Well, we ended up stealing a bunch of gems instead. We wanted 200 gold. We got paid 300 gold for it. Whatever. We went up to the tavern and to the bar. Someone named Faye was there, and that was a whole other mess of bullshit where she just would not leave us alone. She wanted to go to university. We told her it was a scam. She didn't understand why, so we just left, but she followed us, and then we stabbed her in all 3 of her eyes, but she kept following us. We then we tried to leave. She kept following us. She wanted to go play in the mines, so we let her go to the mines, and we tried to leave, but then she still followed us. We tried to set ourselves on fire, but for some reason instead, started burning her. And then also, yeah, there's a cabin that she appeared in. She just wouldn't leave us the fuck alone. And that's how that story ended. That was our long story. So it wasn't that great. But, it was what it was. And so I hope you guys... Yep, and we are the end. You the end. You the end!